Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee with Chloe. This is my third vlog slash video diary, and I was gonna record another midterm study vlog day, but honestly, I just really didn't want to record another study vlog. I did a bunch of studying, but I didn't want to record it all. So don't mind these little hairs. I don't know what they're doing. They won't slick back. So they're just being fuzzy. Anyways, so instead, today we're gonna do a reading vlog because I've been in a really bad reading slump for the last, I want to say 2 weeks. And I am at the point where I have 29 books that I have purchased and not read yet. So I'm not gonna let myself buy any more books until I'm down to, let's say, 5. And we're going to start a new book today because I have a book checked out from the library that I'm halfway through, but she's the one that put me in a slump. So we're gonna read something else. Oh, I'm being joined by the dog. Hi, honey. Can you see her? This is also my study station, so it's a mess right now. So I was looking at my bookshelves over there. Don't mind how ugly they are right now. Okay. And I was like, so what should I read? What should I read? It needs to be on theme. Fall starts in the next couple days. Maybe tomorrow? Question mark? I want to say it's the 21st, but I might be wrong, so take that with a grain of salt. Anyways, fall starts soon, and I was reading a dark academia book. Very in the mood, but I don't know. I think I'm scared of what's gonna happen, so I've just not been reading it. So I was like, let me start another book. I was like, which book should I start? Thankfully, I have no shortage of fall slash dark academia slash creepy horror vibe books waiting to be read on my bookshelf. And the winner is the book that my mom is actually reading for her book club this month, as well as my grandma and my aunt. So we are starting with the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Very excited, very cutesy. I've never read anything by Grady Hendrix before, and it's definitely outside of my usual wheelhouse, because my usual wheelhouse is literary fiction and romance and a little bit of fantasy. I dabble, but I've never really read too much horror slash thriller. I don't actually know what this is categorized as. I think my mom said horror because she already finished the book. So we are going to do a short little reading vlog of me starting this book today. I have my horror movie Survivor cup, which is very on brand. So yes, let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully this will get me out of my slump. I've been having so much, we're gonna yap while I'm making it floppy, but I've been having so much fun creating content, especially over this last week as I've decided that I'm going to become a YouTuber. And I've been thinking to myself, why haven't I done this sooner, and why am I doing this? Why did I start content creation? And honestly, I used to be a content creator. I used to make Minecraft YouTube videos, and I used to stream Valorant with my friends on Twitch, and it was a great time. It was honestly I was just having so much fun connecting with my friends I was playing with and with other people. It was a great way to meet people, and I was just having fun. I mean, when I would even just do my, oh, blue, maybe we shouldn't scratch that. Oh gosh, hold on, there's a cat causing chaos. Okay, he stopped. Anyways, I was just having a lot of fun, really getting to know people and connect with people and do things that I liked to do and share that with somebody, even if it was just my friends, even if I had 0 viewers or I had however many. I just really enjoyed it, and I was like, what is this? There's a random piece of cardboard or sticker inside of my book. Okay, anyways, and I've been wanting to get back into content creation for years now, but there was always this voice in my head that was really worried about what other people would think. Hi Sylvester, I'm surrounded by all the cats right now. Hope you can see his tail. I was really worried about what people would think, and there was really no way around people I knew seeing it, and I was just not at a place where I knew that I could handle, being made fun of if that happened, or whatever. Well, this past year and a half, I've kind of dabbled in making different types of content creation. I made content creation around weight loss for a while on a different account. I had a vent account where I just posted about my feelings and emotions, and finally I got to a place where I just wanted to and I was comfortable with posting. just about anything. Like sometimes I just want to yap. Look, there's Blue. Sometimes I just want to yap about a book I'm reading or a song I like or what I'm writing right now or what I'm doing for school, but I don't really have anybody to yap to. So I yap to you guys, whether it's on TikTok or Substack or this YouTube channel. And the more I post, the more I realize I really just haven't been paying attention to, and I don't really care about metrics like likes and comments. It's really fun when I do have a video that blows up and I get to talk to these people in the comment section. I've learned so much about, I found new books that I want to read, new authors, new music. It's the way that it's one of the main ways that I discover new things for me to check out, and it's really fun. But for the most part, I'm making videos for myself. Oh my goodness. So like these video diaries especially, sometimes I have a really hard time getting what I want to say out in under a minute for a TikTok, or getting it written out, because I go back and I edit and I want to make it perfect, and a lot of things can't be captured in a perfect sense, and my writing is by no means perfect. So it's like, it's frustrating, and sometimes I just want to yap and not have to worry about fixing it and editing it. So that's really what these videos are. That's why they're going to be kind of all over the place. Like the first day was a little beach vlog, yesterday was studying for midterms, today I did a lot of studying for midterms, but I didn't want to just make the same video, especially because today I didn't go anywhere. I stayed right here all day. So it's like, I just want to be able to yap about whatever I want, and I'm having so much fun with it because it's also a way for me to stay connected with my friends. I spend a lot of my day on the phone with my family, like calling one of my sisters or calling the other sister, or my mom or my dad or my grandma, who are all still back in Texas. And I get very drained very quickly from that. Even though I really do like people and I consider myself an extrovert, I get very drained calling people constantly. So a lot of the times I have a hard time keeping up with text message conversations or calling my friends or FaceTiming my friends. And since I started creating content more, I've gotten more and more comfortable with people I know seeing it, to the point where there's a point when I had all of my friends blocked on TikTok, and I've now unblocked all of them. And it's just an easy way for them to keep up with what I've got going on, and for me to keep up with them. We have little conversations in the comment sections, or maybe I'll post something that'll spark a conversation, and it's really nice. It lets me feel more connected to my friends, because then I also see and I interact with their content, and it makes me feel like I'm not, I don't know the word. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is what I mean. So that's really why I've been making the content so much this year. I've primarily been making TikTok content, but I'm really trying to do some more long form too, because one, I got onto YouTube and realized I did not have any of my own long form content creators that I liked to watch anymore. Like they all either don't make, okay, sorry, I got cut off by phone storage. Anyways, or they don't, like, I don't necessarily align with their content anymore. So maybe I'll fill that gap for somebody. And even if I don't, at least I'm keeping myself entertained, because I do like to go back and rewatch and listen to myself yap, because sometimes I say things that inspire essays or columns or articles or whatnot to go on my Substack. So yeah, that was my little bit of yapping about why I'm creating content. Now we're gonna get to the actual reading. Okay, I read the first 2 or 3 chapters. So far, I just want to say I love the way that Grady Hendrix writes, and I'm very excited to read her next book already. And I know I'm probably jumping the gun, but the way that she writes the characters, their posture, their outfits, the way that they talk, it's so easy to see such a clear distinction between them. I love the community in this. I love all the attention to detail about the times and stuff. This is taking place in the 1980s/90s. So just all the little things, the cultural things, One thing I just wanted to point out, I don't know if this is like a big deal. To me, it's a big deal. But she highlights the fact that these women really don't see their book club as a book club because it's less deserving somehow, or it's less intellectual. But and it's a highlight on the misogyny of the times and stuff like that, and how and what housewives were seen as. And I just thought it was a really cool little detail because it could easily have been skirted over, but for it to be mentioned straight up and for characters to acknowledge it was like, it meant a lot to me, because I feel like so many books now that I've read this year or tried to read have been just kind of like glazing over things that are super important and are very obviously part of it. So it was really, really nice to see. Okay, the absolute 180 from describing a book club to a vampiric attack. I'm assuming vampiric, I mean, duh. But we haven't actually learned as much in the book. It's so funny. She describes, or I don't know, Grady Hendrix describes it in such detail. It's actually nauseating in the same way that, and this is the same person describing like these housewives and their archetypes and like, oh, what's the word? Stereotypes. That's the word, not archetypes. These little stereotypes for different housewives in the South, then turns around and describes a vampiric attack with such disgusting detail. Like, I don't read a whole lot of horror and thriller, but that was a lot of detail. We're on page 65, and I think that my reading slump was literally just because I was bored. I really, really wanted to commit to finishing that book, but maybe I need to flop between two right now, because I think that I was really, really just bored. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read one more chapter and then I'm gonna go to bed because I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. So we're gonna read the next chapter, which is chapter 6, and then yeah. Why do things always get interesting when you know you need to stop reading for the time being? Like, oh my gosh, I'm already in love with James Harris, and that might be a very bad thing because I have some very bad feelings, but I'm in love. I've already read an extra chapter, so I mean, I might as well keep going, right? Okay, we're stopping on page 105 for the night. So far, I am absolutely adoring this book. Grady Hendrix has done a great job balancing so many different aspects. Like, I'm not sure what I expected, but the focus on the struggles of a housewife's life and the nuances of being a woman during the Satanic Panic and the just everything about it, her dynamics with her children, especially her daughter, her relationship with her husband, her relationship with James. Like, this is so well written, all of it. I need to sit down and like write my thoughts out so I can present them in a more, I don't know, a manner that makes more sense. But so far this book is trending to be a 5-star, and I know it's early. I know I still have like 200-300 more pages, But hear me out. Hear me out. When it starts off this good, I have a hard time believing it's going to get too much worse. That's all I have for this video diary, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. Maybe after I get off of work, we'll vlog me doing some more midterm prep or something. Bye!